Hi, I'm Lindsay.
I'm Grant.
And we're engaged to be married next December. We both grew up in Plano, Texas. We originally met for what we thought was the first time in 2014. And as we were dating, we both realized that we had gone to Storytime together.
We found out, we were talking one day, realized that we had both gone to the same Storytime growing up, and had the funny idea that maybe we might have been there at the same time, which was just a joke at first, and then Lindsay's mom decided to call the library.
I thought it was really funny when one day Lindsay and Grant told me that they think they might have been at Storytime at the same point. Always gone to the library, and once I had a daughter, we went to Storytimes. We would load up with books and go to the library. So when they told me this, I said, oh my gosh, could you imagine? What if you were? Maybe we can find pictures or something. Just kind of on a lark, I called the library, and I called Haggard and spoke to Caitlin, and she was so nice. I didn't know how she'd react when I told her the random story. But she said, that is great. We would love to see if we have some pictures. And she took my information, and I figured that was that. You know, just, hey, do you have any pictures from Storytime from the late 90s? So she actually called me back about a week later and said that they had found some pictures, which was just unbelievable. So my husband and I went there, oh gosh, I think it was the next day. We couldn't wait to go, and got the pictures. And I think the first one, we recognized the back of Lindsay's head. Texted it to the kids, and we were just waiting and waiting and waiting, and they weren't texting us back, and it was really frustrating. But about 5 minutes later, they texted back, and Grant said, I think that's me.
One of the first ones we were sent happened to be a picture of me and Lindsay sitting right next to each other almost, 16 years prior to when we thought we had first met, which was just really exciting.
It's a good thing that moms recognize the backs of heads.
Oh yeah, still got my cowlick. Thanks, Plano.
Thank you, Plano Library, for having the pictures and for listening to my crazy request. I really appreciate you going along with it and finding the pictures so we could have this fun story.
Once upon a time, at Storytime, our story